A concept lives in a shell. We perceive it as its own being, and it feels that way. When we free the concept from its shell, it is activated and we see reality, that there is really only one big pull called the idea. How we label a concept then depends on where it is in relation to all of the other concepts in the seemingly endless pool of one flowing idea. We ourselves are but concepts in a shell, and when we see ourselves outside our facade, we too are activated into the greater purpose of the One, Echad. Have you ever heard the expression, the devil's in the details? This old man can remember when the devil himself found one of those portable label makers with an action like a firearm. In place of a bullet, a thin strip of non-degradable plastic was fired from the muzzle, and the label struck the victim of choice. With this gadget, people could attach labels to areas of study, causes, other people, or just about anything. We could isolate details of any parts of a body of thought or any section of a mechanical device, which was necessary for serious research. But when a label was no longer needed, useful, or desirable, this darn contraption left garbage and residue that damaged everything it touched. The devil was young and playful when he held that fun little piece of technology in his hands as the punctured plastic bled out the streams of this malleable product. I warned people. I spoke to religious leaders, politicians, teachers, and friends, and too often their response to my message surprised me. It seemed as if so many loved this sporting little projectile weapon more than they loved life itself. They mindlessly pulled the trigger and fired at me until I was so covered with labels that I could no longer see my face, hear my voice, or understand my own meaning. I was lost in an isolating facade. I still struggle to peel off the pressure-sensitive labels, and I'm left scarred for the process. The mechanical label maker has become an antique, and labels stream forth at a pace we never imagined as the digital domain of the internet with its social media becomes the latest of evolving methods. Social media has both magnified and further weaponized the frivolous use of labels. The glue now is invisible and attaches itself through sight, sound, and habits of the participants. The devil has more details to work with now more than ever before, and the devil really is in the detail. Every now and then I must leave the machinery of men for at least a while and give over my heart and mind for renewal. You and we need to take a good walk together and see each other as we really are, as dynamic members of the same life.